Well, Vicki, it's called the Efficient and Effective School District Governance Task Force. If approved, it would review many aspects of JCPS and how it's governed. The bill's Republican sponsors pointed to the district's transportation issues and test scores as being among the reasons why this review is needed now. Representative Ken Fleming and Senator Lindsey Tichenor filed joint resolutions in their chambers Monday to create a new task force to examine the effectiveness and efficiencies of Jefferson County Public Schools. While it doesn't list the district by name, it singles out those with enrollments over 75,000, making JCPS the only Kentucky district that fits the bill. The task force will look at 17 key areas, including district boundaries, governance, personnel, and funding.
We represent taxpayers, and taxpayers pay property tax and other taxes to the school system. And are they getting a return on their investment in order to make sure that these students are put in the best possible position?
Recently, there have been growing calls among some groups for JCPS to be split up due to its large size. This task force would explore that possibility and what state laws may need to change to do it.
We are here to try to help JCPS, get them in a better position, not to go after them or anything like that. We're here to support them and try to give them as many options as available.
The task force will be made up of 13 members, including appointments from the majority and minority caucuses in both the House and Senate. The state auditor will have an appointment, as well as the Louisville mayor's office. There will also be Jefferson County residents.
This is not just a task force with legislators on it. This is a task force with community members on it. And we want to hear what the people want to do with the district and the experiences that they have had with their students in the district.
Senate Minority Leader Gerald Neal says he welcomes looking at ways to improve JCPS, but fears this is just laying the groundwork to split up the district.
I'm not afraid of questions being asked. I just wonder how and who is going to be at the table when they decide how they're going to do this.
In a statement, JCPS responded to the resolution saying, quote, "We are fine with an objective, unbiased study of JCPS and how we might better serve students. We have been repeatedly studied, audited, and evaluated since Dr. Pollio took office. However, this task force is obviously stacked in a way to come to a preordained conclusion. That is to split up JCPS. Dr. Pollio and anyone who truly understands education governance is excluded from the task force, and that says it all." Now, the task force will meet twice a month beginning in July and will present its full report and recommendations to the 2025 General Assembly. The sponsors said they expect the task force to hold several public hearings to get feedback from JCPS students, teachers, and parents. Reporting live in studio tonight, Drew Gardner, WLKY News.